welcome to another episode of the Everyman Show. I am your host, John Everyman, and this is episode 98. Holy moly, 98. I will pretty soon move on, and we'll all move on to the triple-digit world. Getting there, 100. It is gonna be bananas. Sitting with me is an extremely light, it's ultra light crew today.
Yeah, but just go with the flow.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, y'all don't have to tell it. He loves to tell it everything, but man, just go.
I like to keep the listeners informed.
There's 2 people on the mic today.
That's right.
Or
2 people.
2 or 4.
Maybe. Who knows? Hopefully someone will come walk through the door. We got a lot of celebrities out here in the city right now. Maybe someone will come walk through this door like a celebrity.
They ain't coming.
Man, I promise you, there has been... Yeah, that'll work. That's an intro.
It's the intro just now?
That was an intro.
We've been 10 minutes in, now the fucking intro comes.
Next topic!
With Superbowl here, man, I haven't seen any celebrities other than when I was in media day. I actually got paid working for this. This Super Bowl paid me this year. First time ever I got the Super Bowl to pay me.
That's nice, man.
I made money at work.
Right.
I had to work for it, but I got paid from the Super Bowl. But I did some volunteering too, man. I did a little this Super Bowl. I wanted to be involved, and I did some philanthropy work. I made some money. I feel like I did stuff for them, man.
Super Bowl is starting to be a holiday. I think everybody get dressed up for it and all that. Everybody likes a holiday now.
It is.
For some people, because I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care who
no one shows up to work the next day. Not many people show up to work the
it's
next
a holiday.
day for Super Bowl.
I mean, it's a holiday.
They should make it a holiday.
It is. To this dude. It is.
I don't think they...
Everybody gonna have parties and stuff like that. It's cool.
I mean, we're always making up days, right? Don't they have like cookie day, and they have like shoe day, sneaker day? They have all these days, right? But they have like random. I'm saying like if like we looked up today.
Right
today,
now, is you on the calendar?
Yeah,
it's something.
Yeah, it's something today.
Facts.
So I don't know why it wouldn't be such a big deal to include the Super Bowl as a holiday, like a recognized national. We have control of things like this, I believe. But listen, I got a chance to actually see the football players. I got to see the Super Bowl teams. I got to see Kansas City. I got to see San Francisco. And when I saw them, I kind of realized something. I kind of realized, because the other quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, I figured out why that guy got traded. I never seen. I love football, but I don't. Like Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback for the San Francisco.
I said, what's wrong with him?
Oh well, this is the thing. I don't know quarterbacks. Like I've never gotten to see him. This is the first time I got to see the guy like in person over there. And when I saw him, I was like, okay, I get it, Tom Brady. I get it. This guy's like a pretty boy. Have you seen Jimmy Garoppolo?
No, I ain't.
Listen,
I seen it like on TV.
Okay, so you seen his face, or like just like in him in his helmet? I saw him the first time without his helmet on.
I don't know.
I saw his face for the first time.
I don't want to be like I ain't gonna start that.
Well, I couldn't help it. Like he's on a big monitor. I couldn't miss it. But while I'm looking at him, I'm like, you know what? I know what happened here. This is a pretty boy. If you look at Jimmy Garoppolo, dude, he looks like Tom Brady 2.0.
You know the funny thing about this show? I hope we edit this out.
Yeah, hopefully.
This whole part where we started,
don't worry about it.
I think we should have started with something.
There's going to be a 10-minute express show when it looks on YouTube.
Yeah, good.
It's going to be us starting and ending the show.
Yeah. Gotta work for me to do.
Hey, but when I saw the dude, I was like, okay, wait. This pretty boy got traded because I'm sure Tom Brady said, wait a minute. This guy could take my team because he was winning when Tom Brady wasn't there. So I was like, okay, he's trying to take his team. He's trying to take his coach. He's trying to take his city.
You know what, though?
And he's probably trying to take his wife. I bet you Michelle Bunchen saw that dude.
You know what, though?
And said, I like this guy.
At first, when you came off and you was like the pretty boy, whatever, I feel like, you know what?
He's too pretty to compete.
No,
Tom Brady felt threatened.
Because somebody might feel some type of way about you calling somebody, another man, pretty, right? But at the same time, if you call a dude ugly, it's judgment. You should feel the same way about that too.
But he's a good-looking fella, regardless.
I know what I'm saying.
If you saw Jimmy Garoppolo,
I would never call nobody no pretty man. Period.
I mean,
but if I ever call somebody ugly, it's a judgment. It's the same thing.
But it was just to explain my story, like, cause like, look, you ever been in a room and like, not most men, but you know, there's men out there like they walk in another room and they see another man that might be a little more,
I ain't never seen
either better looking than
I ain't
them,
never look at a man
or
like
more
that.
powerful than them in a sense, and they feel threatened. There's men out there that feel
I ain't
threatened
never
like
look
that.
at another man and say he was pretty. Ever.
Or what about if a man got more money or more powerful?
I ain't never look at a man and say he was pretty.
Have you ever walked in a room and felt intimidated by another man?
Never.
No.
I ain't never going
But
to.
that's you.
Never.
But
Yeah,
there's men out there that secretly feel intimidated.
But I couldn't go. But I'm saying like even it's judgment. Like I said, judgment is judgment. But I ain't never go to a room and say, "Oh man, this man right here pretty."
And I think that's what it is.
Now if I gotta go to heaven and God is a man or a quarter, I'll be like, that's a pretty dude. That'll be my first time ever saying somebody pretty. If I gotta go to heaven, yeah.
Listen,
them
man,
angels are pretty gorgeous.
if you have a son, you'll be able to say it.
No, I could.
You got a handsome son. Whatever, he's handsome. Whatever, handsome looking fellow.
I hope that is my son, because I hope he do look like me.
But
if he don't, I know they mine.
But you know what I mean? Like, but my point is that Tom Brady felt threatened by this guy. That's just what it is. He felt threatened by him.
Let's move along, man.
And he traded.
Hold on.
Hey, but
He feel threatened because the dude got skills.
Yeah, look.
Or
The
the
way I
guy's
saw it,
just
the way I saw it that day was, I said, "Hold on, this guy
around.
took a team to the Super Bowl. Meaning, this guy was a good quarterback. He's not a bad looking dude. I bet you, Tom Brady's wife was checking him out, and she was like, "Yo, that guy looks good." And Tom Brady said, "You know what? We got to trade this guy right away." And I'm gonna tell you this. They said statistically, Tom Brady's best years were when this guy was on the team. Meaning Tom Brady felt threatened. Somewhere down the line, he felt threatened by Jimmy Garoppolo.
You know what, man? I think the people that told you that talk out there say,
No one told me this.
Oh.
It's just what I was garnering when I was at media day, and I'm watching Jimmy Garoppolo, and I'm like, wait, damn, this dude looks like he can get any girl he wants.
For sure, I'm going for Kansas City. I'm going for Kansas City.
Kansas City? Oh yeah, I gotta go to Kansas. I'm rooting for them too.
Next topic.
There was a lady that landed in the airport, right? And as soon as she got down from her flight into my MIA, she took off her clothes, walked around in her bra and panties, and then a couple minutes later, she decided to take off her bra and panties.
I was like,
that was like a week ago.
Yeah, it was
a while ago. I saw that on.
We didn't have a chance to discuss that, but she was singing a song while she did this.
What was on it?
Did you see her?
No one knows the song. So I wanted to ask you guys, if you were naked strutting down the airport, what song would you sing?
Now, I can't speak for myself, but I'm going to speak for her. I think she was she had to be listening to Too Loud, Too Cool. Like, listen to Pop That Pussy. Pop That Pussy.
You think she sang Pop That Coochie?
Hell yeah, Pop That Coochie.
You think she was on drugs? Or was it like a bet that she had to do?
Nah.
I don't think you lose a
if
bet
it was
like
a
that.
bet,
That's like going to jail bet.
She got the bet, and then she was like, you know what, I'm going to top it. Because at first she had the bra and panties. Remember, he said she had the bra and panties on.
Like,
so that was the bet. But she was like, you know what, I'm finna take it all off. I'm going to let her know. I'm going to show you my body because I'm here. Right. Scribbles make money here in Miami. It's my turn. I'm here. I don't know where she's from, but she felt like if I do it like this, I can be in this script up tonight.
I think she's saying the Mr.
Did she have a nice
song.
body?
I don't know. I didn't see that much. She looked like an American girl. I forget. I think she was somewhere from the Midwest.
You know what? She saved somebody life that day.
Who?
It could have been a dude right there driving, all feeling bad about his life.
What, John?
You know what I'm saying? She took the clothes and he probably got one off. Brought him one out. He good. He good now.
I'd rather go through like situations like that than the last situation where Buddy pulled out and took people's lives, man.
Oh yeah, that's insane, man. You know, I was in the airport yesterday. I mean, these last couple days, and I got to see so many interesting things on how people travel out there. People basically, we're gonna lose camera today. That's what's gonna happen.
She said she won't go talk. That don't mean she.
She said she's gonna talk, but she didn't promise she ain't gonna knock down the video.
I didn't promise.
Don't fuck our production up.
Yeah.
You know that shit.
I said I'd give you audio, but not video.
You know that damn thing flimsy. We ain't pay a lot for that.
But you know, being out there in the airport, man, I can see how things slip up. It's so hectic.
Then where?
Inside the airport, like you see these people like these big ass bags. Man, it wasn't like one time I seen people with bags
You said live in the airport?
In the airport, like people carrying bags.
Oh, coming out the airport.
Like these long immense bags, man. Like, man, it's so chaotic in there. It's chaotic, man. Like,
but what about the lady that's naked though?
well, I know they stopped her. I know she got arrested.
Where's she from? Did they say?
Man, like Tiffany was saying, it was like a week ago, so I don't remember where she came from, but I remember reading the story.
She should have jumped out there and got naked. I'm in Miami, bitch.
I think that's what it was. I think people think that we're so sexy, like you got to get sexy immediately.
Yeah. She probably was off some shit though. I done seen a few people naked, but it wasn't no women.
Blue one.
I seen a whole bunch of men naked down the street running off like crack. But I done seen a lot of shit, but I ain't seen it like that.
Hand that over there. But yeah, I could see why. Like, it's hard for the airport to keep up with people in there, man. Like, people are just coming in and out of it. That's some wild ass shit.
Next topic.
It's not 12.
All right, so yeah, I'm turning 40.
Damn, homie.
So, I'm giving it a lot of thought.
You still here?
I've given it a lot of
Not
thought.
like it's death.
Like, people,
You know
there's always a
This
year
man.
that you got to turn up, right?
Drinking.
Like,
And
what
this
are the
the
years
year.
you're supposed to turn up?
This the year.
Like, I say 18 is a turn up year, right?
Anytime you turn
1821, that's it.
18, 21 on the turn up year.
Bullshit.
I think so.
25 is a turn up year.
bullshit.
No?
Okay.
Is 25 a turn up year?
I think, yeah, 25. And then 30.
30 is a turn up year.
And then 40.
40 is a turn up year. Does 50 get a turn up year?
Hell yeah, every time. Yeah.
Every decade. So
I
at this
feel-
point,
yeah,
it's the
every
decades
decade,
against
yeah.
the turn up year.
Yeah, I think every decade.
I think after 40, any year you're alive is like.
yeah, I'm
It's
with
a
her.
miracle
It's
from
a
You
God.
know what? I'm with her. That's true. That's facts.
But now here's my thing. Now we know the turn up years, but what are you supposed to be doing in these turn up years? Because
Nah.
at 18, 21, you know what you're supposed
I
to do.
can't
right?
speak for a 40-year-old. You got to turn 40.
Right.
I've never been 40.
I never even been 30 yet, so I
Yeah.
don't know. But at the same time, I feel like for you, for my mind, you just gotta get fucked up real early. Like instead of getting fucked up at
John's
night,
been there, done that.
yeah, you gotta fuck
I
up.
think
You need like a 180. Maybe you should start going to church.
I think that's a 30.
Nah,
that's
nah.
a 30-year-old.
No, 40, no, 12. At 12 a.m., you should do it at 12 a.m. and then go to sleep at 5 and you're good. You're good to go.
Because I think at 40, I feel
Yeah,
like
you got
it
bedtime.
needs to be-
That's what I meant.
Bedtime,
We do
5
have
p.m.
bedtime.
But does it
Yeah,
look
done.
right to get like completely like wasted there?
No, not at night. You can't do it at night when you're 40 now. It's over.
Yeah,
You gotta do it like
in the daytime.
Yeah.
Like you got to
You
like
go to
happy
bed.
hour.
Yeah, if you go to bed later,
So happy hour is like the
5
more
o'clock.
accurate
Yeah.
It's
time.
like
to,
5 to 8.
you good.
You can like
That-
drink a beer.
That's decent. A
Or
beer.
no, you know what? Now at 40, you upgrade.
You
Or
got-
I don't know if in your case you would consider that a downgrade. But you can change beer to wine at your age.
Ain't no bitch.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
No,
matter what
no.
you drink.
See, I think that sounds like something like normal
It don't matter.
people with like logics do. But if you're in Miami and you're turning 40,
You gotta get fucked up.
I think okay. So here's the elements I'm up against. See, someone like me, my birthday falls during Super Bowl weekend. So now you got 40
You gotta
Super Bowls in Miami.
So then the attention
What do
is
you
not
do
on
with
you.
this? What do you do with this amazing calamity of situations? Your 40th birthday or one of those turn-up years colliding with the Super Bowl?
See, my thing is, the reason why I say when you 40, you should. Because people don't make it to 40, man. Some people don't even make it to 20. Not, you know what I mean? That's just real.
I agree
feel
with the
if you
happy
make
hour
it,
shit.
When you make it to 40, you should do happy hour heavily and just go to sleep. You good. It ain't gonna kill you. You'll be all right. Don't try to do it at night. You can't make it through that.
You would think
That's
something nice is like to go to the Super Bowl, right?
Or
At
go
40.
to, you know what? You 40, go somewhere and just look at people. I don't know what you do. Go to
I
the
don't
mall
know.
and
You know,
people
like
watch.
that's the crazy thing.
Hey,
Like I'm looking
That
at
sounds like a good turn up for you.
That's
what
I mean.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would be a nice one. I thought maybe for 40 I was gonna do like a Vegas shit. Like, I was gonna
What you
be in
talking about? Go to
Vegas
the
or
game
something.
in the Super Bowl? Wait.
It's popping in Miami.
What-
man.
But Super Bowl's here, right? So you
What
know
you mean by Super Bowl? You talking about going to the game actually, or just enjoying the?
Well, for me, for someone like me, I would
at
think,
40, I'm good at being at home, watching it at home.
and that's
I mean,
another thing. Like Super Bowl,
I
like you
think
can't
you're
beat the
different 40.
experience at home. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I look forward to the
I think
commercials.
Gio's gonna settle down at like 60.
I feel like I'm gonna be a different 40. I'm gonna be fucked up when I'm 40.
You think you're
I'm
gonna
gonna be happy to say I made it.
You're gonna get.
I'm
drunk
happy
and shit?
every year it change. Every day I make it, I'm like, damn, boy, I did it.
Yeah.
I could have been dead. Nah, for real, I feel like that. I've been doing this since I was even born. Like, I've been doing this since elementary. Like, every day
Right.
is a blessing for me. But when it's my birthday, it's definitely a blessing. You know what I mean? It's a different blessing. Yeah.
Do you? Let me ask you.
that's-
When you guys have had these turn up years, And do you ever wonder like what's gonna happen? What are you in store for? Like, do you ever think about the decade overall? Like, for example, like when I turned 20, I was thinking, man, I'm gonna do so many things that adults have been talking about throughout the years, like rent a car.
You know why I feel like I gotta do something fucked up when I'm 40? I seen my dad when he was 40. When he turned 40, he was wasted, and I was like, I gotta top that shit.
He was drunk. He got drunk for his birthday.
Drunk as fuck, wasted, drunk as fuck, and I felt like I gotta. I'm a drinker, so I gotta top that shit.
Damn.
That's a goal.
Hold on. So you drink till you pass out, or you drinking, or you doing a whole bunch of shit throughout the day?
Me?
Checking out
Me?
people?
Me or him?
Or you just sit there, you drink, and then you nodding off in a chair?
Nah.
That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, was he drunk? Was he drunk sleeping, or was he drunk partying?
Nah, it was a party for him. It was I'm a social drinker, but at the same time, I probably drink every day.
Yeah, you would have to like drink skydiving or something. You know, like you'd have to go jump in a
I
parachute.
drink every day, but that don't mean I drink heavy.
Do you maintain the level of drunkenness?
I don't get drunk every day.
But okay.
I drink every day.
Do you keep a level of fucked upness?
Like you stay buzzed?
Yeah, that goes.
Not the whole day, no.
Nah, you don't get buzzed. You just like the feel of the drink.
Nah. Yeah, like I mean by that, I probably drink a beer a day or something like that.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect you.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing. For me to deal with people in this world, I gotta drink.
But really, John, what it's about, it's your birthday. You enjoy it how
What do you
want.
think? What do you
That's
think?
true. That's true.
What do you think I should think of?
But
What do you think is gonna happen to me in
Even
my
if you were
40s?
39, 42, it's how you decide. But
I feel
Super Bowl, Miami.
he should be drunk. He should be.
I should
Makes
get
sense.
wasted.
There's
You got to.
Uber and Lyft, so you really don't have to drive.
You got your girlfriend. You got your girlfriend with you, so you
Man,
good.
don't even think about her.
Yeah, fuck her then. I don't know what
Not
was
really got that.
I don't know. I know what was
Sneeze.
I'm good with that.
Sneeze.
Oh, you good with the. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I think I tell you, get drunk, fuck
just
up.
saying.
I don't know, man. Like,
that goes in
There
order.
you
Tiffany-
go.
Tiffany, you want me to
fuck
get drunk
up.
and chase you around the house?
No, I don't like it when you're drunk.
You don't like it when I'm
Oh,
drunk?
man. Oh, you're 1 minute, man. That's what it sounds like to me when you fuck
Yeah,
up.
yo, that's
I can't get it up. Oh, man. That shit.
Oh man.
Damn,
You gotta
dog.
borrow some Cialis from Joe.
Bring that-
Oh, man. Just not to be an asshole, but you 40, so I'm gonna do some.
It's
That's
not
what I should have got you for your birthday.
No.
Yep.
Some Dr. Scholl's would have been nice for my birthday.
Yeah, I should have got you some real shit for your birthday.
I got some nice
What's
headphones
another
here
brand
today.
out there?
Hey,
I'm feeling good.
Big
Off to-
horse pills. I seen them at the gas station called HP.
Oh hell yeah.
Horsepower dick pill.
I need my old dick pill.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Isn't that crazy when you reach an age where you're like, I really hope I can go to the bathroom later on today?
Yo, I love that. I look forward to that every day.
Let me tell you, man. Physically, it's rough, man. Like you can't hold shits in like you used to.
Yo, I'm
I don't
telling
Like
know
when you
about
gotta
that.
shit, you gotta shit. Like
Yeah.
I used to kind of feel like I could make it home.
Nah.
Now I'm okay with pulling over somewhere, man. Like,
Nah,
I can
hey,
pull
you know
over
what?
somewhere.
I never felt like that.
Hey,
What?
man,
I never felt like
40 is beautiful, dude.
that. No, I never felt like
40 is
that.
beautiful.
Because every
man.
time I thought about making it home
Man.
one time, I shitted myself. So and this was young age, so I knew I couldn't play around.
That's
I couldn't play. I couldn't roll the dice. on
You
that
right
shit.
now, see
I don't
you right
roll the
now,
dice.
but wait till you get past 35,
Listen,
man. The game's a little
I don't
different.
roll the dice on that shit, buddy. I mean, one day, I can
Yeah,
make
that's
it.
like a nice warm feeling down your leg.
Motherfucker, it ain't come down my leg. Big turd just sitting there like, damn, dog. I shit myself, dog. For real, dog. That fucked up, dog.
Hey man,
There's no way. That's
wait till it
Yeah,
becomes
that's
more of a
what I'm saying.
regular thing than not.
That might be a shit. That might be a shit
Yeah,
old man.
it makes you even scared to fart. There's some farts you're like, I'm low.
Oh, I can't even judge my false ones versus my good ones anymore. Like I misread those completely. Like
The ones you want to think you gonna go hard
Yeah,
with,
the
that
wet
shit,
ones.
That shit.
yeah,
Pure
like
shit.
yeah, it was like I didn't know it was coming out on that one.
Pure shit, buddy.
Like the think about
Pure
ones,
shit.
I've been, hey man, my percentage was good back in the days. Yo, I was rocking like a solid like 95% success rate. Like you know, there's like a
And you
little
know what,
5%
John, though?
window.
We
Just-
40, dude.
no.
We 40.
Right now, I'm
You
at like
look
a
like one
hard
of those
74.
Let me say, you look like one of those type of people. If you take pictures of you shit.
Oh, no.
Of my doo-doo?
Yeah, and you
No,
send
but I
to a
stare at
motherfucker.
it a little bit.
Man.
I
Nah,
do
people
stare
do
at
that
it.
nasty shit, man.
You don't stare at your shit?
Hell no, I'm ready.
Why would you do that?
Why don't you stare at your shit?
That's how I know you take pictures. You
But
stare.
why do you?
He want to take pictures.
Because I want to know what's going
You
on.
weird bastard.
But you can look at it, like glance at it, but you don't have to stare
I want to know if I ate corn the other day.
But what do you mean?
That's what his birthday is.
What if I shit corn and I didn't eat corn for
you
days?
You wouldn't shit corn if you didn't eat. Well, if that happens, that means you have an issue
Wait a
with
minute.
blockage in your intestines.
No.
Because if you have,
And guess what? If I didn't look at my duty, I would have not had blockage.
He said,
analyze and stare.
wait, I got it now. You said if you take a shit and you didn't eat corn and there's corn in your shit, I can answer this one. You gotta stop eating whatever the fuck you eat because it's mixed with corn and you don't even know it.
Had corn.
That's like the dog food. Hey, that's like the dog food you don't know they sell it.
But corn is one of those foods that come right out.
It does, but like.
So you would never have.
But you said I might. What if I have blockage?
But it popped out. I was looking at it.
You ever ate a Tostino's pizza?
Yeah, that's why it's corn in it.
And you look back, I know what color my shit looks like after Tostino's pizza.
Corn.
I know when I ate. See, when I can look at my shit and I can identify what I ate.
It's bad for you. He giving up all his secrets.
You should look at what
This
you
is
shit.
how he live at 40.
No.
Secrets to
Deal.
life, homie.
Plus, they'll
What's
tell you
your-
if something's wrong too. Know what I mean?
Something different.
Exactly.
No.
I can tell you if I shit
Because
solid
I know every
diarrhea
time
that week.
I just trying to paint that
Okay. Diarrhea
Hold on,
is not
Sit.
just one watery stool.
I know you might get some like mushy looking
No,
one.
that's not what diarrhea
You know,
is.
sometimes my shit comes up.
Hey, let's move along.
Crazy.
At this point, man. I don't wanna
Next
talk about
topic.
shit no more. Yeah.
I haven't heard you say that in a while.
Oh, well, they do it. I don't have to say it no more. They can
Next topic.
I had an interesting story happen today to one of my relatives.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, we got to talk. This is
No,
hilarious.
you can't be putting out your dirt.
It
on
doesn't
me.
matter. It's all
He already
over.
did that.
And I love her to death.
You listen to the show?
You know what? I'm number one, shout out to my whole family. I know they're probably there
I don't say
listening
that.
and checking this out. I love them, man. I love my grandmother, man. I love
You
her.
don't put your grandma out.
So,
Hey, this is
earlier
Tell
today,
the story.
I
You
get a
should've
phone
asked
call,
permission.
right?
Did you get a signed
Yeah, we got
consent?
this.
She's
Find
good.
out.
Yeah, we got thumbs up
Yeah.
days ago.
What do you mean
So
days
listen,
ago?
so earlier today I get a phone call, man, by my uncle. And he tells me, you know, my wife is getting picked up by the police and she's getting interrogated. So I was like, okay. He's like, hey man, I'm a little nervous. You know, he thinks I'm all of a sudden some sort of court expert after my experiences in life. So he's asking me these weird questions. I'm like, I don't know what to say. And I'm kind of giving him a little bit of what I think. And he goes, man, why do you think they have her in there? I go, what has she done? Think of things that might have been questionable recently. He's like, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't go out much. I go, well, then the only reason she'd be in there, and I've heard through other experiences, two scenarios. Either she's talking about someone, maybe you or a family member per se, or like what's happened to some people that I know is that they go in there for questioning, but you never come back out.
Ah, hate that time.
So I was like, it's either or. You know what I mean? Either she's testifying to a relative or someone she's really close to, or she's not coming out for whatever she's done. So I said, start thinking. He couldn't really think anything for her. I said, well, then what have you done? He's like, man, okay. So he's starting to kind of like think maybe it's on him. And I was like, whatever, you know, let me know, keep me posted. Says, you don't mind if I call you back for any questions? I'm like, yeah, not a
Because
problem.
now John is
Yeah, I'm
like-
all of a sudden John, the
He
councilman.
is the
Yeah.
expert in
Yeah, wait,
incarceration.
if any of you
After
have
his
criminal problems,
16
just
hour-
consult me for some reason.
Did.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. The way you tell stories,
We gotta
like
feel
if
it.
I was a kid.
Yeah, you'd fall
No,
asleep.
no, exactly. And
And
you
you
been
go
great.
back
I'm
to
like,
sleep. He
I tell,
would.
I'm like, hey, tell
The
dad and
kid
tell me the
would be
story.
doing something else.
And you know what the
So-
kids gonna say? Please don't get sit down here.
But we're just here to
Come on,
entertain.
tell me
I'm
something.
just
no,
filling
like
this
it.
in.
No, you got it.
So a couple hours
your
go
show?
by.
Just hurry up.
My uncle calls me back, right? And he says, "Listen, man, my grandmother, me and your grandmother went to go pick up my wife. You know, we're at the police station. Everything's cool." I'm like, "All right." But he calls me a little bit after that, and he says, "Listen, my girlfriend's out. I'm with her now. I mean, my wife is out. I'm with her now. But your grandmother is in there with the police." I'm like, "My grandmother?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, all right, my grandma's a little wild, but I was like, all right. Turns out, my grandmother was in Walmart and found a purse.
I thought you said it was a casino.
No, Walmart. And she found a purse. She throws out the purse and apparently found some sort of device in there, like a hearing aid. It was like an expensive hearing aid or something. No one knows what happens to this hearing aid. But they're in there talking to my grandmother. And they're trying to like put charges on her.
Wait a minute, but how do you find a purse?
But I don't understand is how they caught her on video in Walmart and they tracked her down.
Let me clear something up. Right?
Walmart has facial recognition, dog.
Right.
They have facial recognition.
Before your story, I don't want to cut your story.
Yeah.
But for your girlfriend here, right? She's like, I thought it was the casino. It's his story. Let him tell it. That's Hey, I hate when people do that. If he lying, let him lie.
No, fuck that. He needs to be consistent because if he's gonna tell a story,
no, I never said anywhere it was
you can't tell the story again later. And say
no, I clearly heard this being Walmart. I never mentioned this.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Girls love to do that. Oh. No, you're wrong. No, that's his story. Let him finish.
But it's not his story.
Wait, you should let him finish.
It's his grandma's story that he's telling people, and he's giving wrong information.
But it's his grandma.
It's like a definition.
So let him tell his story. Then you tell yours later.
It's like being in a relationship and you're telling a story, but then the wife comes in and finishes the story for you.
He doesn't tell it better. Let me finish. I'll say it for you.
You can tell him, oh, I was on a yacht last night. Your girl be like, no, he was on a little small ass boat. You're like, hey, look, baby, I was trying
you gotta be careful how I tell my stories sometimes.
Let him tell his story. This what happened. This is for every woman in the world. Let that dude tell his stories, because even if he lying, you tell yours next.
Let me tell you my version.
That's fucked up. Let me tell you my version.
We gotta go down as a team. Y'all not a team yet. We gotta go as a team.
No, that's incorrect.
Stick to the story with me. If I switch it, then we switched it.
Yeah.
I have to make sure that he stays credible.
No, but it was
Walmart. Flip flopping. And start telling different stories that nobody's gonna believe anything you say.
No, it was.
No, then you're gonna walk around and nobody's gonna
try to let people know.
Let us finish the story here because if not, we're gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything from this show needs to be fact checked.
No, it never does.
The entire podcast needs to fact check.
But see, look, if you was accurate if you was accurate all the time, they don't have to go to Google. They'd be like, these guys accurate. No, these guys are stupid. Yeah,
we're helping people educate themselves correctly.
Exactly. We're helping you out.
We make you guys go do the
You guys are pushing people to think.
Yeah. There we go.
So listen. So my grandmother, they said they got her on footage and on pictures stealing in Walmart.
Oh my God.
And this was back in October. Mind you, we're in January. So she apparently found the purse, threw out the purse, and kept like this stupid hearing aid. They said it was expensive, like $3,000 was the so-called value. So while they're in there, my uncle's freaking out, man. I'm like, shit. I call my mom. I'm trying to explain, but my mom kind of already knew what was going on, but she thought she was left over on the portion where she thought it was still his wife. So I had to update her and say, nah, it was your mom, girl.
You took it upon yourself to break the news to her.
Right. So, man, I'm like, wow, like this is crazy. But for some reason, I wasn't freaked out. I was cool with the whole thing. I was like, I don't know, maybe it's because it's Super Bowl or it's the weekend. Like, but I feel cool about this whole thing because I know my grandmother, man. She's a rock. You feel me?
Not around Super Bowl weekend. You ain't gonna see no judge anytime soon.
Oh
nigga.
yeah, you be fine.
No, so did she have it or?
So here's what happens. My grandmother, with all the reason they're trying to give for her, like she's old and this and whatnot. Mind you, my grandmother's 87. Okay. I want to keep this in perspective. My grandmother's 87 years old, and what ended up happening was a miracle. They end up dropping the charges.
Wow.
What got her to drop the charges was the lady that got the purse, stolen or whatever, lost. She started saying that there was some highly expensive shit in there that my grandmother took, but the cops had video, so they were like, "Oh, this lady's making false claims." So now it looked like two old ladies bickering over a purse and a hearing aid.
It was not the purse, it was the hearing aid.
Yeah, it was the hearing aid. But you know what I mean? It's like old people fighting over medical equipment. I was like, are we serious? You know what I started thinking to myself? I said, my grandmother's 87, man. I think at that age in life, you shouldn't be like like they shouldn't charge you for no crimes. Like if you steal food in the supermarket, you should be allowed to walk outside with that shit. How old are you? 87? Go for it.
I think
who cares?
So what? Just because they're old, they're allowed to commit crime?
Yeah, like they shouldn't. I'm not saying go out there and murder people or do dangerous things. I'm saying like you should be able to shoplift.
I'm gonna be real. I'm 87 years old. I should be able to walk in the store and go grab me some peppers for free.
Exactly. Like yeah, whatever you want. Like you should be able to walk out.
I'm tired of sitting in these peppers. I know it personally.
For real, dude.
Oh, they said they ain't cutting the lights off. Okay, I was just making sure.
Thank you to our viewers and listeners.
Yeah, we gonna fuck.
Guys, this was episode 98. That means next one is 99, and we're hitting 100.
You should keep going for at least 8 more minutes.
That's not
we cut.
Guys,
real black show.
You came and ran our show.
we will be airing our 100th episode live February 10th in Hard Rock. Hard Rock?
No.
Did I lie? Did I just lie right
You
now?
just lied.
I'm thinking Super Bowl for some reason. Churchill's Pub. That is so way off base.
You know we
Churchill's
right
Pub. That is right. Theater of the Underground. We will be hanging out at their open mic. They will have some special performances going on out there. Guys, if you're listening, go hang out. Check us out. Come celebrate with us our 100th episode and prove Tiffany wrong that you guys do write messages on Facebook.
Okay.
So that way she could check it next time and like make sure that there's real comments.
You know what? And then when it happens, you like in your face, and she
Exactly.
like, "Oh, I don't care."
Yeah, of course. That's how they end that for you.
Can't be
They
your
dismiss
sister,
you with that.
It can't be your sister. It can't be
your
your
little
mom.
comments. They turn into little
She
comments.
said it can't. She said it can't be your
It
sister.
can't be your sister or your
That's
mom.
not
Comments
fair.
a
Now, you
comment.
said yep.
Comments a comment. Comments a comment. Shout out to Wake and Vape Studios for allowing us to do all these episodes here, people. If you have any vaping needs, you want to check out some new vaping juices. We got La Madrina collection. There's Trippy Treats. There's stuff for you guys to try
Now they have a
on
vending
there.
machine.
Different vaping. Yeah, and pretty soon we'll have that. There's the Loud Pack Posse. There's a lot of things you can check out on their website that you can order straight out of there. If you want apparel, they got apparel. Okay? You want to look stylish for your 2020, they got you. You want a franchise.
What apparel is.
Apparel? I'll teach you that word later. It's too big of a word for him right now.
Google it.
Yeah, Google that later.
Yeah.
If you want a franchise and you want to make money and hire Walter as your employee, because he's never going to manage people, he has vocabulary issues. Go to wake-n-vape.com, as in the sign that pops up in front of me. Check them out. They'll hook you up. Just like us with our episodes too. If you guys want to subscribe on YouTube and check out the action, check out who's coming on as a guest, what topics are we going to invent and talk for you, any of it, we will notify you. Subscribe on YouTube, like on YouTube. Same with our website. Listen to those shows. We've got a bunch of them. We've got 98 to be exact as of today. Pretty soon we're going to have 100 for you. We're hooking you up, people. When you see us on the streets, you can thank us too for it.
I think
not
he loves
easy.
hearing himself.
I do.
I knew what it is.
I do.
Because he be overextending our shit every time.
I
We
do.
start off over, and then he
And then
end
he
it
ends
over.
it.
How fast would you have ended it?
We would have been home.
You just would have been like,
Yeah,
damn.
we've been done.
Would have been like, show's over. That's it. We
Our
gotta go.
would've been
first topic would have been done. Like, oh, that's it.
Would nobody know about the sponsorships that we have?
Who's our
Oh, I would've said that in the
sponsor?
beginning.
Like 8 and 24 today.
See, you got one. Why you keep telling the truth for him? Hey, can you please get us off here, please?
All right,
Use
now
your mic,
clear.
yo.
Now gear up the damn music and shut us down correctly.
But he has to first find the
Oh
song.
man,
You know, I ramble all the
Oh, there was a
time.
TikTok.
You know, you guys say that I ramble all the time, but he's never. He has.
Yeah,
all
but
the-
you never give him the
The cue.
cue.
It doesn't matter. I'm
Of
rambling
course.
for 20 minutes. He
But
has
he
20
doesn't know
minutes to
when
get
you're gonna
ready.
stop.
When I
So
stop,
he
he'll be
probably-
ready. He should have been ready.
He should have been ready.
That's what I'm saying. That's how
And
we
right
get
now
these
he's in
rambles
slow
going.
motion. Like,
Right now, he still ain't ready, and we still.
No, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. We gotta tell him that I gotta pretend I'm wrapping it up like it's done so he can get ready. Yeah.
I think one day he just gotta walk out and be like, man, it's supposed to be over.
Happy birthday to me!
Happy birthday!
40, baby! We're gonna go get fucked up and
You better go eat
schwasted!
a lunchboard and go to bed.
Alright! Ain't
ain't gonna eat the whole lunchable at the same time. He's gonna eat a
Yeah.
little bit and then leave it in the fridge for later.
Yeah. All right. Stop looking at porn and wrap that up, you fool. This man just looking at porn, letting stuff going on over here.
Everybody wants
That was a different time.
Yeah.
Even the video, man.
Yeah.
The video remind me of some good
Yeah,
times.
sure. Yeah.
Luke popping, got them chicks jumping
Yeah.
out of cakes.
I got you. Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? That niggas
I
never said it today. Fuck off, Walter.
Black folks on jet skis. That was good old times.
Yeah, you were having a good old time. All right, you mind cutting the show, or what are you waiting for? An invitation now?
Right now.
He's waiting for a special invitation. We'll see you on the next one, people. Peace out.
I don't gotta say it's over. Fuck you. I don't even care if I got nothing to do with the electricity. I'm just out of here.